reunion has aired, and to start with, this P thing is quite triggering for me, so I've avoided it for the longest, right? I will just say one thing about it, that Coin, thank you for today for clarifying what I wanted to understand. There was a part of it that I wanted to understand, because when Ibi Fubara was speaking, she made it, and Epokatu was making it seem like Dede's box was on the way to the washroom. Coin clarified that no, it was the other direction. So that one, I wanted that understanding, and I've gotten it. I mean, I won't come here to say they shouldn't move past it, whatnot, because at the end of the day, right, we misbehave sometimes, and we seek forgiveness. But if the person on the receiving end then says she has accepted the apology, she has forgiven it, but she's not going to forget it, I don't understand why you people want to force forgetfulness down our throat. Like, that is the part that I don't get. And I get it when it's DEDE. The matrix, the marking script is always changing when it comes to DEDE. Where we've been on this space, we've been on spaces for how many days now? 3 days, 3 reunions. I mean, we've watched how many episodes now? 3 now. And we've seen how goalposts have been shifted at each point, where grace is being extended. But when it comes to DEDE, you people would rather die than acknowledge that, okay, she's well within her right to feel this way about this situation. But I mean, what is my business? She doesn't know me. I've only watched them on the show, whatever it is. But I would still say it, that she's well within her right to say, I have accepted the apology, I've forgiven her, but I haven't forgotten. Like, how do you even rationalize this thing? Because I know I was on space with VHQ which night, and I was saying there's a part of it that I still don't understand. Like, how? I don't believe it was intentional, because there's no sane human being that would do that. And I've always kept that stand, and I still maintain it. But if the person on the receiving end says, I cannot forget it, why is it a problem? Why do you want to force it down her throat like she must forget it? Like, that being said, it is what it is, right? I mean, they will be all right. But we are now doing something now where we are now changing how we started this reunion. We all started on the basis of, oh, be accountable, own your shit. Either you say, I did it with my full chest and I did it, I'm not apologetic about it. Go and die if you want to die. Or you say, oh, I see it from your angle, I take accountability, but I don't want to apologize. I mean, there are different ways to do things whereby you would show that, yes, this thing happened, I'm not proud of it, and I want to move forward. Like, but now, what I'm seeing now is people saying they are even great. Like, it's just funny that we keep changing the goalposts at every point in time, and it's okay. It's very okay, because everybody's opinion is valid. I will always say that. But at the same time, you will now not invalidate other people's opinion too if they have a different one from what you have. I leave it at that. Ibu Fubara, thank you.
Articulated, devastated dynamites. Continue.
Okay, you did. Oh, okay, I beg you. We now watched, I mean, Ibi Fubara. No, before I go to Ibi Fubara, Doris. Yes. Another thing we're also doing. How can we now start claiming that I did not watch that Doris diary session? So it was a Saturday night. Something happened in the night. She was called up to assist, right? And then Sunday was the next day, which is eviction day. They usually have their diary sessions, or what do they call it, eviction session or whatever. Towards what time? Is it not from like 10 a.m. or so? Before this diary session, we had watched in the kitchen where this babe had acknowledged that she has been told that she peed in this babe's box. She was telling culture. Now, you were told, you've met with the person in question that, okay, yes, you've apologized. And I know I kept saying it because people are now saying that we were lying, that the apology never happened. Even they reiterated it during a diary session that, yes, she has apologized. But you know, when it comes to Dede, we always want to find a way to lie, and it's okay, valid. Now, somebody has now come to you, walked up to you that, this thing, I did this for you. And you did not say anything about, oh, I appreciate what you did. Now, the person now carried that anger. Would she have done these things differently if she was not called in before the conversation happened with Sultana? Yes, and she acknowledged it during this reunion. But we keep ignoring all these things. We invalidate other people's feelings because we want to do this defending, and it's not fair. She literally sat there and said, maybe if I had had this conversation with Sultana before I went in, my level of annoyance would have reduced. Then I wouldn't have come out to say it the way I said it. Like, oh, kiniko, kiniko, kiniko. And I know that I picked, the only thing I picked from that thing was, oh, the reason you are even telling us is because she did not thank you. I know I dragged Doris a bit, but okay. So if she had thanked you, you guys would have swept this matter under the ground, or that, I mean, under the carpet. But now we are now coming in the same breath now to now say that her feelings wasn't valid. She was evil for saying how she felt in that moment. But somebody's opinion and feelings is valid because they feel they don't hold the other party apologies, because they have owned up to the shit without taking accountability. This is the hypocrisy for me. Like, let's be calling it out. We know we are all hypocrites on this street, right? But we can also still call out these double standards. You use one standard for one person, and then the next person, you are raising the bar, expecting that person to be Saint Teresa. And I mean, and this reunion has also showed me one thing I've always said. I always say it, that Dede did not even do much in the house. I'm not a stand that will not say it. I've always stood by. Dede did not do much in the ground, but they made it about her. And she ran with it because she's what? A smart babe. Now this reunion is proving it. Because what are the things you guys want to point out to say this girl did? We've seen reunion. This is day 3. How many things have they called her out for doing? How many? There were situations where people dragged her into. But now you people now want to twist it as if that is how we now tell who the main character is. Guys, we can be honest and still stay on our lane. Let's stay one place. Let's know where the thunder is going to strike all of us from. Because like you're not making it seem like, oh, these people that are now, this one that is now defending and explaining was like, no. If you've done so much, Kwebuka has so many questions for you to explain and clear your own perspective. It's because of what you have done. Throughout the show, I kept saying, but this girl has not even done anything. Like, she's literally just on her own. Or I mean, how many things does she even say, Seth? I used to say it a lot, like herself and Koyin, how many words they come out for their mouth in a day. But they made it about her, brought her into situations that had nothing to do with her. But you people now want to come to reunion and expect everybody to just align that, okay, now this is the new trend, go that way, forgetting what happened on the show. It doesn't work like that. And it's also okay if you have chosen to come to reunion and say, no, I'm not going to take accountability. That's what I want to do. Fine. But you will still not shut us up when we are saying this thing is not supposed to be this way. What has happened has happened. They've moved on. Reconcile what you want to reconcile with, and them whatever you want to them. Look at what Mide did, and I still applaud her for it. Self and Zita's conversation. She said, I feel the only thing I don't like that Zita did is this classism that she was trying to label me as a classist. She called her, but we have spoken and we are cool. That is how you move on gracefully. But we now want to change the standard, and then we're just dropping the bars, making it as low until we enter. Also, all of us dig crude oil from the oil from the floor before we go. Once the standard has been dropped by one person, because people want to do standship, you will drop the bar lower. Very soon, crude oil go they come out when we enter ground, because we know.